Yes, sir! What's up, boys? We back with another video, and in this video, I'm gonna tell you guys my top 5 shooting guards in the NBA right now. So I'm basing this list off the positions that are listed on ESPN. For example, they have Paul George listed as shooting guard on ESPN, so don't expect me to put him on my small forward list or anything like that. So this is my top 5 shooting guards in the NBA listed by position on ESPN. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow this channel. Each like and each subscriber helps. Been getting a lot of good feedback on these NBA videos lately, so as long as you guys keep supporting, I'll keep dropping these videos for y'all. I've been following the NBA for 2 decades now, so without any more delay, let's get straight into it. Number 5 on the list of my shooting guards is Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is number 5 on the list because what can I say about Klay? One of the greatest shooters in the history of the NBA. We've seen him catch fire for 27 points in a quarter. We've seen this guy hit like 14 threes, 13 threes. Pretty sure him or Steph has the record for most threes in a game. Like, what else is there needed to be said? Like, his defense is proper. He can guard point guards. He can guard shooting guards. He can guard small forwards, and he does it well. We've seen this guy lock down Chris Paul on numerous occasions in the playoffs. So, shout out to him. Shout out to Klay Thompson. He's number 5 on my list. Like, one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen. Shout out to Klay. Number 4 on the list, we have Bradley Beal. Before I get into Bradley Beal, I just want to give a quick honorable mention to Devin Booker. He did not make my list, but I'm pretty sure over this next season, he'll improve some more, and he might be able to take either Klay or Bradley's spot. So, number 4, we have Bradley Beal on the list. Shout out Bradley Beal. This guy's just improved so much from his rookie season. Started off as a shooting guard. Now he's more of a combo guard, point guard, shooting guard. He's going to have to play with John Wall this season. Hopefully John Wall can come back to 80% of what he used to be at least. Like, because if he doesn't, Bradley Beal's probably going to be on the next thing out of Washington. Like, all teams are interested in this guy. He could play for anyone. I know the Lakers are interested in him. I know Bulls are interested in him. Warriors are interested in him. Like, so many teams are interested in getting Bradley Beal. He could play for any team in the league. He creates his own shot. He's a playmaker. His 3-points are phenomenal. He can shoot off the dribble. Like, he can attack the rim. This season, I think he averaged like 30 points on a shitty team. So, shout out to Bradley Beal. He's number 4 on the list. Number 3 on this list, we have Paul George. So, Paul George is number 3 on my list. Playoff P, aka fucking Castaway P. This nigga was shit in the fucking bubble. Bubble P. This nigga was shit. He flopped. He's the main reason why the Clippers couldn't beat the Denver Nuggets. This guy's so inconsistent. But when he's at the peak of his powers, when Paul George is actually playing well, I think he is a top 3 shooting guard in this league. He can shoot. He can dribble. He can play make. He can defend. Like, he does everything you want, and he's like 6'9". Like, you really can't complain about Paul George. The one thing I would complain about is his consistency. He's not consistent enough. And that's something we complained about with guys like Jamal Murray in the past, about not being able to be consistent enough. Paul George is the type of guy, he'll give you 15 one night, 35 the other night. But what we really need to see from him is 25 every single night. 25 every single night, as opposed to one night dropping 40 and the other night dropping 12. We rather see you drop 25 every night and be there to help Kawhi. This year for Paul George and Kawhi is championship or bust with the Clippers, so we'll see what happens with them. Honestly, it's not looking too good. Like, they're switching up shit. I know they brought Ty Lue in as a head coach, so we'll see what happens, but I don't know. I don't know what the Clippers are going to do this season. We'll see. I'm probably going to do a video later this weekend about fucking what to expect from the Clippers in 2021, so look out for that. Number 2 on this list. This is where it gets tricky. I know a lot of guys are going to disagree with this, but number 2 on my list is James Harden. James Harden is number 2 on my list. One of the greatest scorers we've ever seen in the history of the NBA. This guy can go off for 60 and 50 on any given night on any team. The only thing that I would complain about for him is his playoff performance. He doesn't show up in the playoffs. He doesn't really look like he has the drive or motivation to win. Like, he's not really much of a leader. Like, if you're going to be on a James Harden team, you can't expect him to lead guys and motivate guys to want to win the championship and shit. So Russell Westbrook is more so the leader on that team, the vocal leader. James Harden is more so ISO, just do his own thing, produce his own points, get his assists, throw his lobs, shit like that. His defense is mediocre. He can play defense when he wants to, but normally he doesn't want to. So James Harden, if for nothing else, is just for his scoring. His jersey might not go up in the rafters in the Rockets, but it definitely is going up in the rafters of fucking Club Onyx, Magic City, and all the other strip clubs in America, because you know that boy be throwing them racks. So shout out to James Harden. Shout out to strip clubs. And number 1 on the list, we got that boy Luka. Luka Doncic is listed as a shooting guard on ESPN, and in my opinion, he's the best shooting guard in the NBA. We all know that Luka's really more so of a point guard, small forward, but this is the position they have him listed at. So shout out to Luka. You're the number 1 shooting guard in the NBA, in my opinion. That boy has so much potential. He has potential to be one of the greatest NBA players of all time. He has potential to be in the top 20, potentially top 15, maybe even top 10. The ceiling is the roof for him, as Michael Jordan would say. But yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to Luka. That boy can shoot from anywhere on the court. He can create his own shot. He's a playmaker. His IQ is so amazing. Like, his performance in the playoffs alone was so incredible. Like, that game winner he hit in fucking Kawhi's face. Like, oh my God. Shout out to Luka, bro. You're the GOAT. Yeah, that's my top 5, guys. Let me know who your top 5 shooting guards are in the NBA. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you want to see next. All right, peace.